Hello.
Who is this?
You don't know me. I am a hacker.
Okay.
I'm here to teach you and your subscribers how to take advantage of subscribing to your Twitch channel for free, which will heap upon you riches. Are you interested?
Sure. I mean, is it allowed?
Don't you worry if it's allowed or not. Jeff Bezos will never find out.
Ooh, I wouldn't say his name.
Fine, I won't say his name. All right, here's what you do. Go to twitch.tv and register an account. It's free. All you have to do is associate the same email that you use on Amazon with Twitch. Glorious.
Wait, how do you have my... Are you shushing me?
Hush. Next, go to gaming.amazon.com. When you get there, it'll show you logged in if you're logged into your Amazon account.
Wait, you have my Prime account too?
If not, log in. Once there, you'll see an option to link Twitch account. Click on that button. Then a pop-up will happen. It will say link your Twitch and Amazon accounts. Simply click on link accounts. You'll get confirmation that you want to link your account, and just hit confirm. Congratulations! You've linked your accounts! Now all you have to do is come back to twitch.tv/CSEN Chicago. In the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see a purple button that says subscribe. When you click on that button, you have the option to register for free with your Prime account. When you click on that button, you scroll down, you'll see a 1-month option, and you'll be able to do it for free with your Amazon account. That's it. Now you'll have to set it up every month, but it costs you nothing and gives Comedysportz half of the subscription rate a normal subscriber would pay. It's like stealing money from you-know-who.
Wow, that was super easy. But I think it is allowed. I think that's the whole point.
Say nothing!
Okay. Wow, and we get half of every person who registers?
Half!
And they don't have to pay anything?
Nothing!
Well, there you have it, loyal fans. It's as easy as that. Simply connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and it helps raise money for CSEN and Comedysportz Chicago. Thanks, mysterious stranger.
You're quite welcome, Jason.
How did you get my number?
This New Year's Eve, Comedysportz Chicago cordially invites you to pour yourself a glass of champagne, snuggle up with your loved ones, and ring in the new year with warmth and laughter. For 24 hours straight!
I'm sorry. What?
Hello? Who goes there? Oh my gosh. Are you an elf?
No. Yes.
Wow, a real Christmas elf. What's your name, little guy?
I'm Beauregard Sparkle Buns.
What?
But don't call me that. I'm trying to go incognito. Call me something innocuous like Twinkle Lips Fizzy Pants or Plumberry Fuzzy Chuckles.
No. You're a long way from the North Pole. Are you running away?
Hey, don't judge me, Gigantor. You would too if you had to spend every day working overtime to spread joy and cheer to all the children of the world.
I don't know, that sounds like fun.
Well, you've clearly never spent a year in a Furby factory. Those eyes, so haunting. I'm up to my sugar plums with work, and I can't relax. I just wish somebody would bring me joy and cheer for once.
Well, have you heard of Comedysportz?
Oh, the famous improv show where it's not comedy about sports, but comedy played as a sport?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Well, we have shows every Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 Central Standard Time, and each show has 2 matches in it. So that's 4 times the fun. It's perfect for anyone needing to take the edge off during this very stressful holiday season.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Plus, we at Comedysportz are working overtime to bring joy and cheer to the world. We've added extra matches on December 21st, 22nd, 24th, and 28th at 7:30 p.m.
Wow, that's great. I feel more relaxed already.
Are you finding your Christmas spirit again?
As it turns out, it was in here the whole time.
In your heart?
No, in my phone. The ghost of Christmas present keeps trying to call me, and I do not want to get to know him better, man. Well, I guess I should be heading back up to the North Pole. I'll have to tell all the elves about Comedysportz.
We look forward to seeing you. Merry Christmas, Beauregard.
Merry Christmas, Jason. Oh, and Jason, look under your seat.
Hey, I don't see anything.
Sucker!
I just woke up from a nap, and now I'm ready to celebrate Hanukkah. And you can celebrate too. That's right. Oh, come, join me and Bubby. I can't do sour cream anymore, though.
Okay, enough about your lactose problems.
That does sound like a good investment opportunity. Oh, hello. I'm high-powered business executive Jason Geis. I'm here to ask you, what are you doing for your company's holiday party this year? No plans yet? Well, let me tell you what every high-powered executive needs is an interactive virtual holiday party featuring Comedysportz. Why Comedysportz? Because nobody understands high-pressure situations and battling it out in the boardroom better than competitive improv with 2 teams battling each other for the ultimate dominance. The best part is your HR rep will love it. I know mine did, because it's completely family friendly, which means you can bring all the kids. Your RSVP list can be through the roof. Oh, sorry. Opportunity's calling. I have to answer. Will you? Hey, how are you? Hey, loyal fans. What are you doing midweek? You know, Wednesdays? What else you got going on? Well, I've got something for you to do. Every Wednesday night on CSZN, we have our minor league matches at 7:30 p.m. You're going to want to check these out. There's some of the best talent in the building going head-to-head, red versus blue. We've got new refs, new games that are invented. Amazing, amazing time. And you know what? We all need a little midweek fun. So please check it out every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. on CSZN. Minor league matches. They are major league funny. I will not apologize for that joke.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to 98.3 CSCN, the Comedy Sports Network, Chicago's home for all your sports with a Z coverage. I'm your announcer, Todd Page, and this is Comedy Sports, the fast-paced, head-to-head comedy show where two teams compete for your love, laughter, and applause, and potentially even your approval. Now, because this is all made up on the spot, the loyal fans, that's you, have a pretty direct impact in many ways, but there are two that I've been asked by the commissioner to cover right now. Suggestions first up. One of the things you can do in this show is you can give us suggestions that'll inform how we go forward in this show and what kind of things matter. So, to practice that right now, could you please throw into that chat, what is some activities that happen in your favorite Disney movies? Anything at all. It could be chasing a fox, it could be flying a kite, any activity at all that happens in your favorite Disney movie. Thanks so much for that emote and for that gift. And there's another activity that you guys could do to interact with this show. That all of you can do to interact with this show. And it's the polls. That's how we determine who won specific ones of these rounds. So it's very, very important. I'm watching a poll right now that asked if it's your first time here right now. And just go ahead and pop in that poll and vote yes or no. We'll get a good idea of who's here and who isn't here. We're excited for all of you that are here. And to see, what kind of audience we have tonight. Looks like we have a lot of people who are here who have been here before. Thanks so much for coming back. We're excited to see you here at 98.3 Chicago Comedy Sports Network. In other important sports news for the week, we have additional shows going all week long. Exciting matches, getting us ready for this holiday season. Everyone's at home a little bit more, so we have some matches to match that. Expect us every single evening, except for, of course, Christmas. Go ahead and please, if you have an opportunity, subscribe to this channel. If you have Amazon Prime, you can do it for free using that automatic sub they give you. There's details on all of that in the links below. Also in the links below, some details about some important community resources for the city of Chicago, ways you can give back to the city that we all love and believe in. There's one more thing I want to cover before we get this match up and running, and that is the brown bag foul. We here at Comedy Sports Network pride ourselves on doing a show for everyone, be they 3 or 303, two very realistic ages. Now, anyone of those ages may not appreciate cusses, bad words, foul language, implications of bad language, and we don't either, so we ask you refrain from using that in the chat. We do have a bot that goes through and prunes strings automatically. However, we have some friends out there watching the chat as well, making sure we don't see anything nasty. If we do, we will give you a warning. If we see it again, we'll ask you to leave. Now, because this is improv and we're all making it up, there may be someone out there in our cast that says something not in their cussy pants, in which case we'll boot them and we'll remove some points from their team as well. If the ref wants to, it's his call at that point. Excellent. With that, I think it's time to turn to our green room. Let's get this show on the road. Get that match started. With that, the match has begun. Fans, get out of your seats for a match like none you've seen before. Heading up to the season finale at our upcoming Twitch-a-thon. That's right, 24 full hours of comedy sports programming, including some brand new shows we'll be bringing you in 2020. Find out more at cscchicago.com. Find out what kind of shows we got going on. We're really excited to bring them all to you. We have an exciting match for you tonight. Two teams coming head-to-head for the first time in a while. They haven't seen each other since the beginning of the season. We'll see how they do. When they won this at the beginning of the season, that's right, the North Pole Slaves, Kings and Queens did win this at the beginning. Let's see if they can keep that going. That's right, from Atlanta, Georgia, it's Mo Phillips Spots. From Rancho Santa Margarita, California, it's Vinny Tangerlini. And your captain from Toledo, Ohio, it's Brian Houlihan. And of course, the keepers of the keys and the ones approving your holiday PTO. That's right, it's your home team, so you better get those hands going for the Chicago Bosses. All right, from Cincinnati, Ohio, it's Carly Kohag. From Wheaton, Illinois, it's Andreas Saronis. And your captain, Comedy Sports bad boy from Lakeland, Florida, it's Simon Collier. Now, everyone, if you are not already on your feet, I need you to get up there right now. Put your hands and feet together as we welcome out your referee this evening. From Mexico City, Mexico, the one man we love to love, it's Luis Cortez! Put those hands together. Excellent.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Luis Cortez,
the one man you love to love.
That's right.
Uh,
The only one. I have it here in my notes. One man you love to love, Luis Cortez. From the commissioner himself.
Oh, well, who am I to argue with the commissioner? I'm just a guy. The one guy that you can love. Todd, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Yeah, tell me, how's your holiday week? What do you got planned?
I have a lot of food planned. I will be here alone with my dog, so it's mostly just cuddling with her and eating everything I can.
And this is your new dog, yes?
Yes, we just got her 3 weeks ago.
And I'm sorry, remind me her name?
Moira Jean.
Moira Jean. Okay, that is a very Todd
Precious.
name.
Yes.
Yeah. Like if the only way that name could scream Todd Moore was that if the name was actually Todd.
It is a mixture of two of our favorite TV characters.
Well, that's amazing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Comedy Sports. We are very excited to have you all here. Welcome to our special Monday night holiday show.
Monday.
Monday. What makes it a holiday show? And Monday, that is Monday. And a holiday show. So,
True.
Welcome. We're glad you're all here. I'm Luis. I'm going to be your ref. Now, Todd has explained the bulk of everything that you need to know, but the only real thing that I'm going to come in and introduce to you is our technical foul. Now, because we live here in the world of the internet, things can happen, things can go wrong. Sometimes your Wi-Fi isn't great, sometimes it is and it's still not working for some reason. Sometimes your call just decides to drop, and let's face it, sometimes the technology we have just isn't great. If any of that happens, then I'm going to blow my whistle. Call the technical foul, and then a foul will be called in that point. But it will be completely based on what is happening in that moment. So I could take a turn away, I could take all your points away and give them to the other team. We'll see what happens in that moment. But if I call that, get ready for some swift justice. All right, so that's the technical foul. Yeah, I heard that knuckle crack all the way over here. So well done. All right, so that's the technical foul. Keep your eyes out for that one. Other than that, I think we are ready to go. It is a fantastic Monday night, and we got two amazing teams ready to go head-to-head. Todd, any predictions?
I think that we're going to see a really competitive match tonight. I expect to see the blue team edge out at the beginning at least, but after halftime, once everyone's pumped up, well, we'll see what happens.
Yes, they are known as the first half team,
Yeah.
which just kind of gives you the whole show right at the top. But all right, so now we know what's about to happen, which is perfect for improv.
From the man who loves to love.
Let's go ahead and bring the captains up to the screen, please.
Love to see him.
We have got Captain Simon versus his arch nemesis, Captain Hooley. How are we tonight, captains?
You know, feeling really good in the first half, so...
I mean, Simon, you are a first half team. We have always said that about
First half Simon, you know.
captaining.
We plan on pushing this one all the way into overtime.
Oh, well, I mean...
We're planning on overtime.
Yeah, you are an overtime team. That's we've always said that about you. So there, our predictions are made for tonight. Both captains are feeling strong about their role in this show. So tell you what, I wanna see how you like to represent your team's spirit. So right now, fly off into your abodes and find me something that represents the spirit of your team without me even having to ask. I just look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, go.
Yeah, okay.
Now, this part of the match is a real opportunity to come ahead and just get that first opportunity, because the winner of this will, of course, choose the first game, which is really determining who gets a step ahead in this match.
I mean, it's a good opportunity, like you stated. Okay, here we go. So, Hooley, you came in strong with yours. Care to explain a little bit about it?
Absolutely. Nothing slays harder than sterling silver ornaments.
I mean, who am I to argue with a bold statement like that? But before we judge it, Simon, what did you bring us?
A power drill.
Oh, and how would you say that represents you and your team's spirit?
Because we're strong and independent, because it's cordless, so we're coming in Strong. Ooh, it's on.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Careful there. Careful. Make sure that safety's on. Make sure that safety's on. So here we go. I was gonna give it to the power drill until it scared you. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the sterling silver ornament.
It may not be a first half leave of the blue tonight.
Looks like overtime is starting early.
Oh, that you need to make T-shirts of that. Hooli, you won that coin toss. What are you going to challenge Captain Simon to? Captain Simon is already feeling it, as we all know. Fair but very, very angry and known for his loud outbursts. So what are you going to do to anger Captain Simon tonight?
Well, I mean, nothing angers me more than putting on a shirt or socks that are the wrong size. So we would like to play the game of try that on for size and see if that can get him riled up.
Okay, I see what you did there. It lost me for a second, but then you got me back. Captain Simon, do you accept?
Yeah, I will try it on for size.
Okay, bold words from a bold captain. Let's go ahead and get our players ready to go. All right.
I'm gonna send up Andreas.
I'm gonna send up Vinny.
Of try that on for size. Who's gonna be your first player to play? Here we go. We got Andreas coming up for the bosses,
and Vinny for the slays.
And Vinny for the slays. All right. So, for the game of Try That On for Size, right now in the chat, if you would be so kind, throw in, let's say, activities, chores that you have to do every single day, or else your life would just fall apart. And maybe also an activity or something that you are looking forward to doing in the next couple of weeks. So go ahead and throw that into the chat. Now, as this is going on, what we are going to do is we are going to go back and forth with all of these active activities, trying to find ways to try this activity on for size. So we will take one activity with this motion. All right, you guys are so distracting. Thank you, Jason. All right, so they will begin doing a motion, nothing like what you just saw. So let's say we give them the motion of driving a car. They'll begin to drive a car. I'm driving a car. I try that on for size, and they'll go back and forth with this motion, trying to come up with new ways to use this specific motion, like bopping children on the head, or milking a giant cow. We'll go back and forth until somebody gets called out. How does somebody get called out? They repeat something that's already been said or a motion that's already been done. If they hesitate, if they give me the robot Tarzan foul, me go school, or any other reason that I might come up with in that second, and they will have to leave the screen. All right, so there it is. That is the explanation of that game. Be careful with that game at home. It is the reason why it's done by professionals. Here we go. So for both of these, I don't know why this one stood out at me. I'll let you make your own judgment on that one. But the suggestion will be shaving. So the suggestion is shaving. We're gonna go ahead and start with. We'll start with Vinny. Your suggestion is shaving. Last player standing is gonna win 5 points for their team. Here we go for the first round of Try That On for Size. Vinny, take it away.
I'm shaving. Try that on for size.
Oh, I'm getting all my blackheads out. Try that on for size.
Ooh, look at this delicious cheek. Try that on for size.
You want to know how I got these scars? Try that on for size.
I can't see out of my peripheral vision. Try that on for size.
Oh, please, I just want a little kiss right here. Try that on for size.
Oh, blood everywhere, all over. Try that on for size.
Sorry, Vinny. Something like that would probably come. Yeah, sorry. Something like that would probably cut you from shaving, which brings us all the way back to the beginning. Yeah.
No.
Sorry, Vinny. Gotta leave the screen. So give me another red player as I grab us another suggestion. So for this next one, great. Up. This is fantastic. Who's going to be our next red player?
Captain Hooli.
Fantastic. Here comes Captain Hooli is going to be our next player. And your suggestion for this next round, this activity that we all know and love, you're going to be making candy. And we're going to start with Andreas. So here we go, Andreas. You're going to be making candy. Take it away.
Ooh, I'm making candy. Try that on for size.
Ooh, I'm a toddler flying a plane. Try that on for size.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These are the ingredients to creating the perfect little girls. Try that on for size.
Oh, me? I'm just massaging and milking a cow. Try that on for size.
Oh, you're so sad. Here's the tiniest violins in the world. Try that on for size.
Oh, me? Early 90s hip-hop hooray! Ho! Try that on for size.
Oh, I'm on TikTok dance. Try that on for size.
Show me the money! I think. Try that on for size.
Ooh, the molecules in my fingers, they're moving all around me. Try that on for size.
All right, for this exercise, you're gonna blast your delts, quads, and your mactos. Try that on for size.
No, officer, my fingerprints are gone now. Try that on for size.
And after I was put in traction, this is all I can move. Try that on for size.
Wasn't that a whistle?
Sorry, Andreas!
That was a whistle!
There wasn't! Sorry!
What?
You paused!
That was a whistle!
Thank you! Get him off my screen!
Wow.
Oh, he's gone! He's
Goodness.
gone!
All right.
Carly's
No,
up.
stop bringing him back! Get him!
No, keep me there!
It's
Get money.
overtime.
Get
Wow.
Belongs there. That's his spot.
We're only about 10 minutes into this match, and we already have a fight with the referee. This is only getting more interesting.
All right,
Welcome to
so here we
overtime.
go. We got Hooli and Carly. Let's keep this going. Todd, do me a favor. Grab
Yes.
me a suggestion if you'd be so kind.
I would love to. It is
Good.
making candy.
But that's what we just did.
Oh, my bad. I was getting suggestions for 6 things. It is vacuuming.
I need you to focus, pal.
I am focused. It is.
No!
Overtime. Overtime.
All right, go for it, Todd.
Vacuuming, still vacuuming.
Great. Vacuuming. Fantastic. All right. So, vacuuming is your suggestion. We're going to start here with Carly. Players, begin.
I'm vacuuming. Try that on for size.
A Toro. Toro. Try that on for size.
No, Gladys, you won't beat me in Shuffleboard District. Try that on for size.
And we 2-step and stick your arm out, and that's the way we dance. Try that on for size.
I'm gonna resurrect all of the founding fathers of this nation to write the rounds of the Constitution. Try that on for size.
Carly, I'm going to call you out. You can't resurrect them when they were the ones who originally put the problems there in the first place. They're not going to solve anything. They're just going to make it worse.
Wow.
Thank you. No, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Because I believe that's it. I believe that's it.
I haven't gone.
Simon hasn't.
No, I know. I mean, like, he's done.
Oh,
like,
okay,
thank
okay,
you.
got
No.
it. I have one that isn't making candy for you if you'd like it.
No.
Overtime.
Candy. Can't you see what's
Can I
happening?
try and make candy?
I was going to say playing piano.
Playing piano. Thank you, Todd. So here we go. Let's go ahead and bring up Simon. This could be it. This could be it for the bosses. They have their last player up, but who knows? Simon might bring it back. So here we go. You're playing the piano. We're going to start with Captain Hooli and begin.
I'm playing the piano. Try that on for size.
Ooh, I'm just tickling all of these little sheep on their nosies. Try that on for size.
I got my nails done and I gotta dry them. Try that on for size.
I'm just testing all these donuts to see which one has the most filling. Try that on for size.
I type 9,000 words a minute. Try that on for size.
I have a little marionette on each one of my fingies. Try that on for size.
I'm massaging lab rats because it's their spa day. Try that on for size.
I'm casting a bunch of little spells. Pew, 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 pew. Try that on for size.
Oh, me, I'm just making sure that my fingers work. And that's what I've been.
No, Captain Hooli, sorry, you just totally tripped up the stairs on that one. You gotta leave the screen. And now we are bringing up what I believe is going to be our final player.
That's correct.
No! Stop bringing him here. He's done. That's it. It's Simon. And Simon.
It is the final players from each team, which means whichever team wins this round will get 5 big points, and we'll see if the blue team retains their legacy for being a first half team.
First half team. All right. And it's something to be proud of, too. All right, let's grab that final suggestion. Let's say that you are going to be... Oh, here's a good one. You're going to be feeding a baby bird. And we're going to start... You know what? We're going to start with Simon. We're feeding a baby bird. We're starting with Simon. Final round. 5 points on the line. We begin now.
I'm feeding a baby bird. Try that on for size.
And we are titrating this chemistry experience. Try that on for size.
Ooh, I just need to pinch your little cheeksies. Try that on for size.
Ooh, I want that one. No. Try that on for size.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay, thank you, that's enough. Thank you, try that on for size.
Ooh, you look at my new nail? It's so pretty. Try that on for size.
My hand is a chip clip. Try that on for size.
Oh man, I want this much soda. Try that on for size.
And a sprinkle here, and a sprinkle there. That's how you decorate a cupcake. Try that on for size.
And we're gonna work out those finger muscles. Go ahead and open and close. Try that on for size.
This is a tiny alligator. Try that on for size.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn the page like that. Try that on for size.
Okay, and so the emergency exit is over here. Pay attention now, y'all. Try that on for size.
Ooh, it needs a pinch more salt. Try that on for size.
A boop. Try that on for size.
And here we come to the tiniest museum in the world right here. Try that on for size.
I think we've had our fill of tiny things. Ooh. Sorry, Mo. That is going to be 5 points to the bosses.
5 points to the bosses, meaning they are in the lead in this first half, retaining their legacy as the first half team.
No! Get him! Get him!
Coming for you, Luis. I'm coming for you.
No! Luis is the one man you're allowed to love. You can't come for him.
That's right! You come 90% for him and let Luis do the final 10. Alright, so...
I love how Monday nights have a very 9:30 vibe.
Yeah, it's a very 9:30 vibe. This is why we don't do shows Monday nights. Todd, what's the score?
The score is currently 5-0, blue team in the lead.
Fantastic. Then I would like the blue team captain up on the screen if you would be so kind. Fantastic. Boop. A boop to you, sir.
Boop.
Okay.
My signature move.
That is what you're known for. In the wood carving I made of you, you're booping. So Simon, tell me, you are now in the lead, and you have won the right to play your first solo game. What is that going to be?
In traditional first half fashion, we're going to play Naughty Nice and Santa Advice.
Ooh, Naughty Nice and Santa Advice. Please go ahead and prep your team.
Right.
For the game of Naughty Nice and Santa Advice, what's going to happen right now is you're going to get to ask, I guess, holiday-themed questions, or at least ask advice questions, and you will receive holiday-themed answers. Your questions are going to be answered by Nice, by Naughty, and by Santa. And I believe it's Naughty Nice Santa, right, Captain Simon? Yeah, great. So that'll be the order. Great. Naughty Nice Santa. So go ahead and write down in the chat. Start throwing those questions that you would like to have answered by Naughty Nice and Santa. Now, as you're typing those questions in there, remember, you are going to receive these answers to these questions, or at least as many as we can get through here in the next couple of minutes. So make them good, because you don't get a lot of opportunities to have them answered by Naughty, Nice, and Santa. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves before I start grabbing any sort of questions. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Naughty. Let's go ahead and start with Naughty.
Oh, hey. It's me, Karen. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf and not play so many pranks, but it's hard. Hey, you got some water? I'm really thirsty.
Yeah, we'll make sure to get you that here in just a second.
Okay, great, thanks.
and nice.
Oh no!
Sorry, that is a technical foul. Unfortunately, we can't hear you, nice.
Sorry, we're
That's
poor.
okay. Why don't you go ahead and start?
We're poor. Our parents don't have enough Wi-Fi.
That's okay. Well, why don't you just go ahead and start over, and we'll
I'm
just
Gavin. I want a PS5, and my parents can't afford it. Like sound. So I'm gonna be as nice as I can.
So then your parents have a shortage on like sound and Wi-Fi and
Sound,
PS5.
Wi-Fi, bandwidth, love.
Are you just say, oh, love? Okay. So this is a whole thing. Great. I can't wait to hear about it. And finally, Santa.
Oh, you know me. I'm Santa, and I'm all about the cookies.
That is what I always tell people. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and get you some questions, and we can go ahead and give the good people some answers to these amazing questions. Let's see.
If you want.
Oh, let's start with this. I love this one. And yeah, Todd, if you could grab a couple while we answer this first one. And thank you, Mark Wilder, for our first question. What do you get for the person who has everything? That's a great question to kick us off here, and we'll go ahead and start with Naughty. Karen?
Yeah. The person who has everything probably is not well hydrated. You know what I'm saying? They're probably thinking like, hey, I've been drinking Sprite, Squirt, Fanta, Mountain Dew, Cervezas, and then they're like, I could use some water. Guess what? You get them a candelabra, and they can find some water.
With a candelabra?
Yeah, and it's also a murder weapon if you're in the movie Clue. It's solid. It's a real good movie.
Okay.
Tim Curry's a treasure.
Yeah, definitely. Let's move over to Nice.
Yeah, to get somebody something when they have everything, you give them acts of service. For instance, the guys who are ringing the bells and asking for money outside of the Jewel Osco, just say, you know what, pal, I'll take over from here. Let him stay over at your place for the weekend. You just stay out there and keep raising money, because that service for someone who'll stand outside and collect money for so long, that's pretty special. So you can give them a nice spa day in Lakeview East.
Oh, wow, that's very nice. Lakeview East is fancy. And Santa?
Oh boy, what do you get the man who has everything? A Mrs. Claus, 8 reindeer, a bunch of elves, his own pole? Well, you get him some Choco Chips, you get him some Snickerdoodles, maybe some gingerbreads. I'll take whatever.
Did you say Snickerdoodles?
I did.
Okay, great. Todd, you grabbed us a couple questions.
I sure did. From Missy Sue 123, where is the best place to hide the elf on a shelf?
Oh, fantastic question. Great. Let's go ahead and start with Naughty.
Okay, you gotta go with me here. The best place to hide an elf on the shelf is behind a nice piping cup of joe. Ah, that's a plant! That's where you hide the elf. I almost did it again! Succulent.
Do we hide it in the plant or in the cup of joe?
Behind the cup of joe, that's a plant. It's
Got
there.
it. Okay, there
Yeah.
it is. Thank you. I'm glad I asked for clarification. Nice. Take it away.
You hide it in your backpack.
Like the one you're wearing?
Like the one I'm wearing. You hide it in your backpack and no one know what it is. So it's on you the whole time.
Okay. And can't argue with that, Santa.
Can't argue with that.
How is that?
Oh boy, Mrs. C always puts those little guys in the pantry, so every night when it's about 1:15 in the morning, I'm sneaking through the kitchen. I open the pantry, reach my little paw in to get some Oreos, and then bam, elf on the shelf. Every time.
Thanks, Santa. Todd, what's another question for our guests?
From Katie Wiresema, I'm not gonna try. I for sure got my husband a Christmas present. I don't think he got me one. How do I drop a hint that I for sure want one?
Okay, so her husband, she got her husband a gift, but she thinks that he did not. How can she drop a hint that she does want one? Let's start with Naughty.
Best way to tell anybody that you want a present, especially a spouse, is tell them about your previous spouse and how they never got you presents and how they were so terrible. They'd come home and be like, I already ate, I don't want to share a meal. Or, hey, you go to bed first and fall asleep quietly and I will come in later and be quiet. And then you bring out their skull and you say, this is what you can do with a chemistry degree from San Diego State to your first husband.
San Diego State. That's nice. That's what I took from that. Nice.
Yeah, if you think your spouse didn't get you a present, but you got him one, just be like, oh, I don't need a present. You just keep walking around the house, and anytime you bring a present, just be like, I don't need a present. I need a present. If you do that enough, and they don't get you a present, well, I mean, you were pretty nice by not calling them out, so maybe Santa will get you something. But if not, at least you don't need a present.
Great. Thank you. You nailed it. Santa?
Mrs. C's my number one, but you know who my number two is? Mrs. Fields. So I'd go on down to her place, get a cookie cake, spell it all out. What you get me, babe? And then you just lay that on the kitchen table.
And that's time!
I'm trying to be the party parrot. Oh, it's just Carly. Hi, Carly.
There's Carly. But wait.
Oh,
but none of those things are real mugs. No, this is all wrong. That's the only thing that was real. She didn't even open the lid. Why?
Okay. We're seeing some exclusive shots from behind the scenes and into the locker room. See what people are really like while they're waiting for the games to start.
This is amazing. Todd, I believe we have one more team that needs to play.
It's the red team's turn.
Then let's bring them up. It's time to see what they are going to respond with. So we just saw that amazing game. And there's Captain Hooley. Captain Hooley, you just saw that amazing game. What are you going to come back with?
Well, that was pretty good for a first half game, but like I said, we're more of an overtime team. So to get us, we do have an overtime, right?
Sure.
I mean, never mind. We'll power through. I'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, to get us to overtime, nothing better overtime than toys. We would like to play Big Little Toys.
Big Little Toys. You got it.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and bring your team up to the screen for the game of Big Little Toys. The red team is going to start a scene, and at any time during their scene, I can blow my whistle and yell little. At that point, the big players will become little toys, and their characters will be taken over by a smaller version of themselves until I blow my whistle again, and they will become big. So we'll go back and forth, flip-flop in between the two different points of views. So right now in the chat, let's go ahead and tell you what, we had some really great suggestions come through before. There was one that I wanted to use, and let me go see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Your suggestion for this game is going to be refolding a roadmap. Refolding a roadmap. Yep. So here we go for the game of Big Little Toys. Begin.
All right, Rand, McNally, we got to make this whole thing simpler.
What am I supposed to do? I'm just the stenciler.
Why is it so big? You always go so big.
I can't see anything, so it needs to be extra big. My playing cards are 1.5 feet by 2 feet. My remote is 16 inches long.
Ugh.
Little Toys.
So, yeah, basically, we need to make this better for everyone and not just me.
Yeah. We can't market something that's just detailed to you.
Ugh.
Map that size.
What if I buy 1,000 of them every time we put out a new one?
I don't want more. I want
big toys.
I want less. I want less of all this. This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. We've been marketing everything to me as the CEO when we need to be marketing it towards the customers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little
What's our
toys.
target customer?
Oh.
Do they want to go the distance? That's the question.
I think they do. I think they do want to go to the distance, and I don't think I'm the man to get them there.
But the
big toys.
Giant maps will certainly get them to the distance.
Little toys.
In fact, I think there's a whole song about it.
Oh, I would love to hear it because I can't sing so well anymore. Please.
Big toys.
Rand, kick off that song.
Yeah, go, Rand.
Oh, I'm going places, don't you know? I'm going places, faux show.
Little toys.
Someone call Gramercy Records. We've got a hit.
Oh, do you really think my song about traveling would go the distance?
Big toys.
Oh, it already went the distance. You're a regular Michael Bolton.
Little toys.
You know, I knew I would always find my way. I knew it. I just knew
Big
it.
toys.
You know, I'd given up hope that someone would come along, but you really played the bell for once, not the
Little
gong. And that's pretty impressive, if I do say so.
All right. Loyal fans, we have a poll popping up in the chat right now. Go ahead and decide which team you think won this round. All right. Some more of you into that locker room while you do that poll. Go ahead and vote for your team who you think should win those 5 big points this round. Should it go to the blue team or the red team? You can also use channel points in this. For those of you wondering why the score is already at least 10 people more than there are.
Why is that bigger than my face?
It is bigger than your face. All right, we are about halfway through, and it looks like there is absolutely no chance of the red team coming back at this. I'm going to go ahead and give this about 10 more seconds. 10,
so much
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. That is time. And as it predicted by a prophecy, the blue team is a first half team at this point, coming ahead in the lead. That's 10-0 at this point with the blue in the lead. Let's see if the red can come back to it in the second half of this match. Really excited to see what happens here.
All right. Thank you, Todd. Sorry, I missed all that. I was backstage, so I wasn't on the screen. It was a whole to-do. Captains.
Okay.
Welcome back. We're now at 10-0. Courtesy of the bosses. Captain Hooley, how are you feeling right now?
Great. Like I said, we're an overtime team. We plan on taking it in overtime.
All right, we'll tell you what. Since you could use a bit of a leg up right now, I'm going to go ahead and let you challenge Captain Simon to our head-to-head. What's it going to be?
Oh, I appreciate your expertise, and let me send that right back with our expertise in the game of Last Second Expert.
Oh, Captain Simon, do you accept?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome!
I'm
dangerous
seething with
words.
rage. Yeah.
Oh, can you
Comedysportz
feel
bad
the
boy.
tension? Thank you, Simon. All right, Last Second Expert. I bet you didn't know this, but these 6 players are experts in everything. And tonight, they're going to regale you with a thing that everybody loves, a lecture. A lecture on something you don't know much about. So, what is going to happen right now is in the chat, do me a favor. If anybody holds let's say like a master's or a PhD in something, go ahead and throw it into the chat right now. Or even more so, something that you wish you had a master's or a PhD in, but gave up. No, it's just, you went a completely different way. So right now, we're going to get that topic, and we're going to be going back and forth, seeing who can tell us a little bit more about this topic. At any point, any of the players from the opposing team of whoever is talking can go ahead and yell.
Challenge!
Thank you. They'll yell challenge. Then they'll tell me what they're actually challenging. What fact that we just shared are they challenging? If I think it's valid, they'll go ahead and take their place. If I don't, they'll step right back into the line. Last player standing when I blow my whistle is going to win 5 points for their team. In fact, no, you know what? Let's go ahead and turn this over to the audience. I'm going to make this a poll. So for this one, the audience will get to vote on who they thought did the better lecture. And right now, let's go ahead and Todd, do me a favor if you would be so kind. Would you mind grabbing us the topic for this lecture tonight?
I would love to. It is going to be applied geometry.
Applied geometry. Fantastic. Now, Simon, you were challenged to this game, so I'm going to let you choose which one of your players is going to come up and start talking to us about applied geometry.
Oh, well, it's obviously going to be Andreas.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be? So we're going to go ahead and bring up Andreas, and Andreas is going to regale us with a bit of information on applied geometry. Again, at any point, any of the players from the opposing team could challenge, and at the end of the time, you are going to get to vote on who you think did the better challenges and shared the best new information. So here we go, players. Andreas, take it away.
The Mesopotamians, the Phoenicians, the Greeks, all master mathematicians, and none better than applied geometratus. As the sole Greek...
Challenge!
Yes, Hooli.
I think Euclid was better than all of them.
You know what? That's, I believe, more of an opinion, so I want to hear a little bit more about applied geometratus first before we start throwing opinions around. Andreas, please take it away.
Yes, as the Parthenon was being built, you can't build a structure like that without applied Drominatus to be able to build such a structure to stand magnificent for over 3,000 years. Now, other things are built in Greece, like the Olympics and democracy, and also the Parliament.
Yes!
The Olympics were not built, they were wrought.
All right, I want to hear more about that. Take it away, Vinny.
Various Olympians come together to create something profound, not building it layer by layer, rather using their expertise into a whirlpool.
Yes, Carly.
It wasn't Olympians because they weren't even founded yet. It was athletic enthusiasts that invented the Olympics.
All right, I want to hear more about that. Go.
So before something is come to be, you can't be that thing. Just so with the Olympics, there were just a lot of athletic enthusiasts who didn't believe women.
Yes, Mo.
We wouldn't have the Olympics or the word without Mount Olympics from mythology.
Yes, everyone's famous Mount Olympics. So let's go ahead and have Mo take it away. I want to know more about Mount Olympics, please. We're at the halfway point. Here we go.
Mount Olympics was where all of the gods lived famously.
Challenge!
Yes, Andreas.
Not all the gods lived on Olympus.
But we were talking about Olympics. I don't know what you're talking about.
But that was also wrong.
Mo, please continue.
And they like to use thunderbolts to play games and clouds.
Challenge!
Yes, Carly.
It wasn't all of the gods that like to use thunderbolts. It was just Thor.
Can you name those four?
Yeah, it was Hercules' dad, Hermes, Hera, his goddess wife, and Hades, who just stole them from the ground.
Right, of course. Thank you. Please continue.
Okay, so Hercules' dad.
Challenge.
He was the one.
Yes, Hooli.
His name is Zeus. Put some respect on his name.
He's right. Go ahead. Take it away, Hooli.
He's the father of all the gods. He uses lightning bolts. He can cook a Pop-Tart in 2 seconds. He can
Challenge.
a turkey.
Who was that? Simon, yes.
Yeah. You can't cook a Pop-Tart in 2 seconds, and I would dare say they're just better raw.
I'm gonna go and agree with that. Take it away. Real quick, Todd, what's the time?
The time is 26 seconds. Oh.
26 seconds, go.
All right, listen. I've never even popped a tart. You just I pop it right out of the bag and just pop it into my mouth.
Challenge! A toaster strudel is by far superior to any Pop-Tart.
Oh, no.
What? What? Get out of here!
Okay, ref challenge.
What? How dare you? Simon!
Thank you. There's an even distribution of frosting on the top of a Pop-Tart. But with a strudel, you can go crazy.
There's never an even distribution of frosting on top. It's always off-center and crooked and sad.
Yeah. Go, Mo. Yeah.
So if you get the best flavor of Pop-Tarts, which is strawberry, they are frosted, but the frosting is always...
Challenge!
6.
Yes.
5.
The best flavor is subjective.
No, keep going, Mo.
Strawberry is second only to...
Challenge!
Dollar store, you get them...
Challenge!
Ooh, 3 seconds left.
What? Oh, the only reason a Pop-Tart can taste good is because the distribution is built better by applied geometry.
Go!
Without math, you couldn't put the icing perfectly on the...
Challenge!
That's it! Alright, that means that those 5 big points are going to the blue team, making her score 15-0. They are no longer just a first half team tonight. They are determined to go all the way, but let's see if they can bring that all the way through to 6 things, our hardest game.
Hey!
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I believe that you said this is going to be a poll and not automatic points applied.
I did say it was going to be a poll.
Okay, hold on, I'm launching a poll.
You just moved
Challenge,
so
can
fast.
we keep those points?
Hold on. We're gonna not give you those points. Just no.
Yeah, let's keep those points.
Red.
All right, there it is.
Blue.
Okay. All right.
I started the poll. Remember that Mo is a tattletale in this one, so just consider that when you're voting.
My face.
All right, let's see those points coming in right now. It looks like Red is currently in the lead, but those numbers are coming back together real quick, and it could go any way. 52. Oh, it is currently tied 50-50. Oh, it is really lingering around that mark, going back and forth at this point. This is truly anyone's game. 49-52, 48-52. It is on the mark. I'm gonna give about 10 seconds left on this clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. That is it. The red team has gotten those points. It's the mentioning things house. Mo brought their team back into this game 10-5. The bosses are not in the lead. No, that's not true. The bosses are in the lead because of basic math.
Yeah.
And
Overtime, baby.
So, no.
Come here. Get him. Still not sure. These behind the scenes are a new effort we're bringing from the CSE network. It may not be going too great, but we're giving it our all.
No, it's going amazing. Thanks for all those points. That's what we're using them for.
Absolutely. 10-5. 10 is more than 5, it turns out.
Thank you, Todd. Guess what? Why don't we bring the captains up first?
If you want to.
The captains up on the screen. There it is. Captain Simon, Captain Hooley, welcome back. The score currently stands at Bosses 10, Kings and Queens 5. So Hooley, you're currently now finally on the board. So now I am going to go ahead and challenge both teams to the game of 6 things. Now for the game of 6 things, captains, you're going to have to send one of your players out of the room. Who is it going to be?
I'm going to send our most overtime player. That would be Vinny.
Fantastic. Vinny's going out for the Kings and Queens, and for the Bosses?
Our most first half player, Carly.
Great. Yep. That was the the perfect look as she faded into the internet. What? Gone. All right. So for the game of 6 things, our players have now gone out into the soundproof internet, and we are now going to challenge them with our hardest game here at Comedy Sports. So right now up on your screens, you can see those 6 things. Todd has so graciously gotten those for us earlier in the show. So now we're going to replace a bunch of these things. So go ahead and put those thinking caps on and get ready to type, because we're going to start throwing a lot of questions at you. So we're going to need a lot of suggestions. So let's go ahead and get started for mining diamonds. What is something from your childhood that was about, you could fit in the palm of your hand? Like perfect example, earlier we were talking about like McDonald's Happy Meal toys, and I remember the McDonald's like burger that used to turn into a robot for whatever reason. So throw whatever small childhood toy you might remember that could fit in the palm of your hand. And also, how about what is an object? What is an object from a movie, like the sword from the stone, or like Harry Potter's wand, but it's a little less known. It's not so much Harry Potter's wand as it is like, the doorknob to his bedroom. Just something weird like that. Yeah. So throw that into the chat as well. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see. Where did my chat go? I totally lost it. Okay, fantastic. So you are going to be mining diamonds, but the diamonds themselves are G.I. Joes. And then you don't mine diamonds alone. That's dangerous. You are with that's so hard. Okay, I'm going to do a hard one. One hard one. Let me save this one and do it with a Beanie Baby. So you're mining with Beanie Babies. I always have a tendency of making the first one so hard. Todd.
Yeah, it's important to ramp it up there. All right, for turning into a frog, man, please have your favorite 70s rock group and something that you associate with hipsters. So, those categories in the chat, por favor. All right. Ooh, seeing a lot coming in right now. Loving what we're seeing right off the bat. Great. Excellent. Sticks and sticks. Very, very good. All right. You are turning into a frog, but the frog is Kansas, the band Kansas. And you're turning into a frog wearing plaid. What you are wearing while you are turning into a frog is plaid. You're welcome.
All right. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Writing a pumpkin. So for writing a pumpkin, let's say what is a vehicle from a movie. So like the DeLorean, the time machine from Back to the Future, or like one of Mad Max's vehicles. But this is a vehicle that doesn't have wheels. And then give me, how about something that is in the trunk of your car, but it can't be a tire or a dead body. All right, so you are, amazing.
Oh man, there's some good ones in here.
Yeah. All right, so, oh man, there's some real good ones here. Okay, so you are writing a pumpkin, but the pumpkin is the Enterprise. And then, let's say the pumpkin itself is the Enterprise, and you are sitting on, you are sitting, you're sitting on One-Eyed Willie's ship.
Yes.
I know.
It's just so good. All right. For pulling a sword from a stone, man, please have something that you were surprised to find out is real. And if a magic carpet showed up right now, where would you fly on it? Something you were surprised to find out is real. And where would you go right now if a magic carpet just showed up? Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people said narwhals, so we have to take that. So your sword is a narwhal. And let's see real quick. Loofahs are plants?
Loofahs are
sorry,
plants.
my mind just broke. And you are pulling the sword from the stone in. I just had it. In New Zealand. Okay, Jason.
All right. So number 5, you are being an independent woman. You're being an independent woman. Let's say, I just saw one on here. Yeah, you know what? You're being an independent woman with a loofah. Because I really like that one. And the one that I wanted to take from earlier, you're being an independent woman. You are with a loofah, and you are wearing the arm from the movie The Fugitive, the fake arm from The Fugitive. This is a hard one. This is number 5.
Will you take fake arm if they say that and bonus point for Fugitive, or does it have to be all the way?
It's the fake arm from The Fugitive.
Great. I'm just clarifying for everyone's sake now. All right. So the last one is solving a kidnapping. Please, in the chat, I would love an actor that you would like to see voice a character in the upcoming reboot of Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. And something you learned about in high school Western Civ class.
Loofahs are plants.
Loofahs are plants. My mind is still reeling from this. All right. You are solving a kidnapping. The person who was kidnapped is Jonathan Taylor Thomas. All of these people that I see in the chat right now, I would truly love to see voicing in this character. And then you are the kidnapping. The clue that you follow. No, that's nothing. What you are, what do I place here?
I'm sorry, you kidnapped...
The rope that they are tied up the Jonathan Taylor Thomas with is in fact, pre-calc.
I love just your own realization.
Yep.
No, that's nothing. All right, so you are seeing those things up on the screen there.
Yes,
Thank you
and I
so
threw
much.
you a copy of them, Luis.
Thank you so much for all of those suggestions. Now, what's going to happen right now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our players back in, our 2 guessers. They're going to have to guess all of the things that you just gave us. And we're going to make this even harder for them. It's why we switched a few things out. But to add an even harder aspect to it, they can't use any actual English words. It all has to be done with mime and gibberish. So mime, of course, the art of being stuck in a French box. Gibberish, just a nonsensical, made-up language right on the spot. Don't try to decipher it. There's no code to it. So we're going to bring our 2 players back in here. They are each going to have a minute 30 for each of their things. Now, you saw we have 6 things. Each team is going to be taking on 3 of these things. But here's the kicker. While you are trying to guess, the other guesser is also watching your team give you clues. Now, if you are unable to guess in that minute 30, they are going to get an opportunity to steal those points away from you. The first 4 things will be worth 5 points, and things 5 and 6, we will kick those points up towards the end. That's why we made those clues just a little bit harder. I believe we are good to go, Todd. So are our players back yet?
They are not. So, let's talk about some exciting 6 things strategies that you want to see in this game right now. There's a lot of strats, of course. You know, gotta have that mime on point, gotta have that gibberish on point. But what's something you want to see from these players tonight in this 6 things match?
Honestly, the biggest thing that I always see people getting tripped up on is once they've done their clue once and the person is still not getting them, they do it over and over and over again, thinking that's going to help. I'm like, move on.
You gotta avoid that repetition. If they didn't get it the first time, they're not going to get it the second time. That's absolutely true.
That's also just a good charades rule.
That's absolutely a good charades rule in general for those of you playing along at home. Something else I want to see here is I want to make sure that we see when we get those guesses in coming in for a steal, I want confidence. I want just pure energy, you know?
Yeah, no, I completely agree. So once we get the guessers in here,
We have them in.
actually I completely agree with that part. Is what we want to get is just clear, like straight through guesses. Don't chop them up. Just give me the whole thing. All right. So as I was saying before, they're gonna have 1:30 for each thing. All of this will be done through mime and gibberish. So don't let me hear any parts of the answers or any actual words, because that might actually cost you points on the back end, which may or may not be good depending on where you are currently in the score.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How we doing, Todd? We good to go? They're back?
We're good. We are ready.
All right. Fantastic. So, we are going to have our guessers up on the screen here. And as I mentioned, 1:30 for each one of those things. Give me nice, good, strong clues and nice, bold guessing. Here we go. 1:30 is going to start now.
Tink, tink, tink. Oh, vi ska
Bing! It's fun. It's foo. It's ooh. It's
1 minute remaining. 1 minute on the clock.
Pow pow. Pow pow. Pow pow pow. Guazzo, guazzo, guazzo.
It's a foo. It's a bing. It's ha. Pew 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 pew. It's a foo. It's a fun. It's a
ho. Hey.
Mira 30 seconds. 30 seconds remaining. Two seconds. 2 seconds.
All right,
remaining.
2 seconds left. 2 seconds left, Carly. What are you doing?
I am mining for diamonds. And my diamonds are the Littlest Indian, the Disney film. And then I am with oh boy, I need a wait.
You do still have 2 seconds.
Yeah, I do.
All right, then let's use those 2 seconds. You have 2 seconds left. Here we go. 2 seconds starts now.
2, 1, 0. That is it. That's it.
All right, Carly. That's it. Time's up. Carly, what are you doing? Give me the whole thing.
Yes, I am mining for diamonds. My diamond is a tiny soldier, and I am with the cutest monster of them all, Boo.
Okay. Good guess. You are mining for diamonds. Other than that, let's see what the kings and queens have to say.
Oh, yeah. I'm mining for diamonds, but my diamond is like a little green man, and I'm with Corduroy.
Okay.
Fantastic guesses across the board. You were mining for diamonds. Your diamond, both of you close, was a G.I. Joe. And then you were with a Beanie Baby.
Score is currently
whether or not
10
it's
to 5.
Corduroy is totally up to your imagination. But now we're going to go ahead and switch. Now we're going to move on to thing number 2. So players, once again, you're going to have 1:30 for this. Here we go. 1:30 starts now.
Oh, sí, espera. Sibra, Ski.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
Skibra. Flabra. Skibra say.
Asigasa, Asaka, Asana, Atama, Sa, Banana, Ada, Asanana, Stakibada,
30 seconds. 30 seconds remain.
Asaba, Shrink, Ascabada, Bro, Atinky,
Sibra, got it. Sibra, Skibra, sir. Skiki.
Ten, 9,
Okay,
8,
Sibra.
7. All right. 4 seconds remaining. I do not count in actual seconds, it seems.
So Manny, you have 4 American seconds left. So
I was using Argentinian ones.
Please go ahead. Yeah, that's
So was I. I have a lot more time in Argentina. I am being transformed by a wicked witch, but I am not me. I am the band Kansas. And the clothes that I am wearing are Robert De Niro going, "You talking to me?"
All right. So so then it is Kansas. But other than that, you have 4 seconds left. So here we go. 4 seconds starts.
Overtime, baby.
Now.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0 American seconds left.
All right, so you are out of American time.
Right.
Vinny,
right.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I am having a spell cast upon me, but the spell itself is the band Kansas, and I'm wearing plaid.
You know,
remarkably close.
You know, I have to give Carly her chance to guess.
Yes.
So Carly, what are you doing?
I am being turned into a frog by a witch. The spell is the band Kansas, and I am wearing plaid.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
Did you just hurt your arm?
Ow!
Did you just
throw your shoulder
your
out
own
for real?
shoulder?
No, like it's in socket. It just pulled the muscle back.
Oh, okay.
I think she has to quit the game. I think.
First half, baby.
One-handed.
Here's the thing. You didn't even let me tell you that it was the frog that was the band Kansas. Yes. Like, it wasn't so much the spell, but I let you have it because you were that close. So you kind of pulled that for nothing. But all right. So you scored on that one. But now we're moving on. We're moving on to number 3. Here we go. Let's keep.
Score is currently 15-5. Blue team's in the head. Let's see if they become more than just a first half team tonight.
1:30 on the clock, and that starts now.
Oh, a funk, a tunga 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 tunga, a fool, is a fool, poof, is was a fool.
Scubba, a fool, scubba, oh, a
clunk, is a philosopher.
A scubba, a scubba,
It's a fool, is fool,
Scubba,
Yeah.
I missed it.
Abiskara, wada shada, abiskara, wada sada, abiskara, abiskara, tirabara, wada kana, nini shada, biskara,
30 seconds. 30 seconds remain.
Oh, keep. Oh, so.
Is a foop foop foop. Ha. Is fwa. Yar.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 0. That is time. That is time. I don't know why we're laughing at me, but that is time.
All right.
I feel like I have some time left, but you know what? In the
You do not have time left. If anything, you had extra time because I counted too slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Despite Todd, you're out of time.
I'm still figuring out seconds.
What are you
I'm
doing?
on Costa Rican time. I am riding into a giant pumpkin as the headless horseman, and my horse is the pirate ship captain, and the pumpkin is it is Spock.
Okay. Close. Everything was just a little wrong. So
Every single thing was a little wrong.
It was like. Can you even notice it?
Let's see if Vinny can take things.
Ow, you could give it to me.
I think you did that yourself. Vinny, take a guess.
Yeah, I am Cinderella taking a ride in my pumpkin carriage, but the carriage itself is the set of Star Trek, and the driver is Mr. Smee.
All good guesses. You were riding in a pumpkin. The pumpkin itself was the USS Enterprise, and what you were sitting on was One-Eyed Willie's ship from the Goonies.
Yep.
But guess what? We get to move on to number 4 now. Here we go. Number 4.
Bring it
you
on.
have a minute 30 on the clock, and that minute 30 starts now.
Seke, asa, ha, ti. Ahamana, asaka, ti, asaka, kura, asaka.
Oh! Yeah! Sibra, Sabaga.
Ska? Spooshy.
Swoobida, good, swoobida. Oh, Superagasa, or Supera.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
Okay, Sibra. Kabaru, Subida.
Asikisa, asama, asupa, asaka, ahama, asaka, krik, apa, saka, like, skidoo.
Oh, Kabit. Oh, I said that sugar.
Kaba.
Oh, Kibra. Sibra, I got my Subira. Okay, Sibra.
37 seconds left. First
37
try.
seconds left, Vinny. What are you doing?
I am pulling the sword from the stone, but the sword is a manatee, and the where I'm at is New Zealand.
Oh, okay. I will tell you that you really just have to fix that middle clue.
Okay.
All right. Other than that, 37 seconds. Go.
Sibra, Busque,
Ska.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds on the clock.
All right.
25 seconds left.
You have 25 seconds left. Vinny.
Okay, ref. Here it is. I am pulling the sword from the stone, but where I'm at is New Zealand, and the sword, not a manatee, it's a narwhal.
Yeah!
Oh! The red team is back in this game. It is 15-10, everybody.
Oh, we got a score of 15-10, and that's perfect. Thank you for that update, because we're about to go into things 5 and 6, which doubles the points.
You know what that makes this, right, Luis?
Say that again?
You know what that makes this, right, Luis? It's a real barn burner.
What? Alright! So we got ourselves a barn burner. Let's go into number 5. Here we go. 1:30 starts now.
Abiskara mat, abiskara wada shara, abiskara wada skara. Madaskara? Madaskara ba. I'm a scaraba! Madaskara bada scaraba. Biskara. Madaskara. Meaty shara. Biskara baska pimpi pink. Oh, baskara ba. Meaty shara.
Yeah,
Madaskara bada madaskara.
1 minute remaining.
Was it Wow. Ha.
Are we 30 seconds remaining.
We got a water scutter.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 0. That's time.
That's everything.
Done. Call it.
It's
End the
even
match.
again. I was exactly on the mark with the seconds. I'm pretty sure. I set a little timer and let it go.
That's not what I'm laughing at. Alright. Carly. You got it. What are you doing?
I forgot my activity, so I'm gonna come back to it because it's gonna come. I am with a pile of bubbles on a loofah, and I am wearing I am wearing the Stormtrooper costume that is actually Han Solo or Harrison Ford under it. And then what I am actually doing is having a tea party with my best friend Simon and Andreas.
Finally.
Great. That was.
It counts.
Yeah. No, I mean it counts for something. Vinny. Take a guess.
I am being my own individual woman and not letting a man define me. But I am with a loofah.
Yes.
And I'm wearing what appeared to be Boba Fett's wrist guard.
Oh,
strong guess.
Can I steal?
Still very impressed.
That is so impressive. I'm gonna give the red team 2 points for being an independent woman.
That was impressive.
I'm gonna actually give both teams 2 points each. 1 for guessing it, and 2 for guessing it, and 2 for giving that fantastic clue for being an independent woman. Oh, chef's
So we're
kiss.
now 17 to 12.
You were with a loofah, and you were wearing the fake arm from the movie The Fugitive.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was a tough one.
Exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
That was a
Did I
tough
say
one.
that?
But honestly, good job on the clue and good job on the guess. Those are so 2 points given to each
Yeah,
team
our
on
score
that
is
round.
currently 17 to 12. That means in this last round, it is truly anyone's game. Anyone can take the lead here. Let's see if the bosses can prove they're not just a first half team anymore.
All right, fantastic. Final thing, final game. Here we go. These are your last chance to score and win this match. 1:30 starts now.
It's good.
Se pouco spa.
No, it's good. Shush.
Oh, what? Oh, no. Scrivila un po' che ne sa.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
Oh no, the gozo boy. Okay.
30 seconds. 30 seconds remaining.
Skara, so skara is good. Ska, ska, ska. Huh? Skara, skura, skura. Tick, 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 tick.
Kibra.
10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. That is time. That is it. We're out of time.
Yeah.
All right.
How much Brazil time do I have left?
It doesn't matter which country. You're out of time.
All right. Well, here it is. I'm looking for Pinocchio. But Pinocchio is not Pinocchio. He is the youngest kid from Home Improvement, whose name totally escapes me right now. But that's okay because something else is something so funny that has to do with triangles, and it's so hilarious. It is so funny that I couldn't possibly have gotten it.
No,
so
that's
there
fair.
you go, Rep.
A fantastic guess. But you know what? Just for fun,
Yeah.
Carly, what are you doing?
I am freeing the Lost Boys. I am with Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and we are freeing them with acute angles.
Oh, you were solving a kidnapping. The person that was kidnapped was Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and the rope that he was being tied with was pre-calculus.
Oh,
which means that was a close round, but the blue team has it. That's right, no longer a first half team with the blue team here. It is 17-12. The blue team has won.
What about overtime?
No overtime tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it. Give it a hand at home. Get those 6s and 7s out there for our team that came in second, a.k.a. the losing team, the red team. That's right. Mo Phillips Spots, Vinny Tangerlini, and your captain tonight, Brian Hooley. All right, for your winners tonight, the blue team, it is Carly Kohig, Andreas Saronis, and Comedy Sports bad boy Simon Collier. Your referee tonight was Luis Cortez. I'm Todd Page. Your stage manager was Jason Geis. And on keys tonight was Ryan Mira. Thanks so much for tuning in to 98.3 CSZN, the Chicago Comedy Sports Network. Have a great night.
Racks in my